Hi everyone. So previously we saw the bubble sort algorithm. So today we are going to see the strings. So what is a string? String is nothing but just a set of characters, set of letters put together, just like the words, or even you can consider a complete sentence as a string. So that's the difference between a character and a string. In a character you are only able to store a single character, whereas in a string you are able to store a complete word. So today we are going to make a program based on string. So let's get started. So strings now, hash include stdio.h main. So it's gonna be a simple program taking the input from the user and printing the same on the output screen. So now since a string is a set of characters, so it going to be need into a variable of character. So you can consider as a string as a set of array of characters also. So character, and I'm going to name my string as name. So and I'm going to give the length it of 100 letters. So you can consider now a string as a array of characters also. So now I don't need any, so I'm going to take now printf. Enter, I will say enter your name or enter the string simple. Enter the string backslash file. Now again here scanf percent. Now since it is a string, so we are going to take the initial s, so it will be percent s. And here in string we don't use the ampersand operator, we just use, we don't use that and sign, we simply write the name of the string. Now here the name of the string is name, so name. Now whatever the string I'm going to type, it will be stored in the name, and now I'm going to print it. So printf percent s, and again name over here, and that's it. So this is just a simple program for based on string. So now we are going to make an input. So I'm going to write over here as code as my first word. So let's run it. Now you can see enter the string, I entered code and it gave me the code. So that's the difference between a string and a character. In a character it will just print me a single letter, whereas in a string it can give me the complete word or even a sentence. Now let's try here with a sentence with the same thing. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to write as code, I'll make it small to find the difference, and code space line. Done. Okay, now let's run it. Now you can see enter the string, I typed code line but it gave me just the output as code. So why it is so? Now it's just because of the percent s we wrote over here. Percent s considers the set of characters until and unless it finds an empty space. Since there was a spacing between a code and line, so it just considered the letters till the space, that means CODE, only it considered code. It didn't consider the letters that were after the space, the line. So that's because of the percent s over here. So to overcome it, we have the library functions named as get s and put s. So we will edit the code over here, and using the get s and put s function we will show that the code line will be printed. So s is for string, so get s means get the string, that means it will take the string from the user and store it. Put s means put the string, it's used for the printing the string. So let's edit over here. So we are going to need get s over here. Now in the it since it is a function, so we will write the name of the string only. So the name of the string over here is name. So get s name, and it is a put s name. So that's it. Now we have the same input code line. Okay, now we are running it. So you can see enter the string code line. Now it gave me the output complete sentence that I wrote. You can consider it as a sentence or 2 words with spacing code line. So now why it output me as both. Now the getS and putS functions consider the spacing also. It considers the letters until and unless a backslash of n or a new line is introduced. So until and unless it finds a termination of a line or beginning of a new line, it will consider the letters or the set of words which are in that particular line. So hence getS and putS function uses large amount of memory, and hence sometimes the compiler throws you the warning stating that it's a dangerous function to be used, but that is just because it uses a lot of memory space, and sometimes it creates a problem during buffering or of the compiler. So to have an alternate of getS and putS function, there is an alternative way. So we will see now this thing. So again we will write over here as scanf. Now we write here percent square bracket. Inside that we will have a caret sign, then backslash of m, and then over here we will have s, and then it is storing a name, so name, and then we will have printf. Now here we will just use %s, that's it, and again name over here. Now why here backslash of n is the same the resemblance I told that getS considers till it finds the new line. So backslash of n resembles to that. It will consider the words or the set of letters until and unless there is a termination of a line or there is a beginning of a new line. So again I'm going to change over here. I will write them in the capital letters, so CODE and line. Okay, now running it. So you can see enter the string code line. So it also gave me the same output with the spacing. So this is an alternative way writing the square bracket caret backslash of n and s. So this is an alternate way of taking a string from the user instead of using the getS function, and thereby limiting the memory use, and it's even efficient. So that's for all today guys. Thank you.